Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. With respect to cricket, it's a very good news for India that India is going to host 2023 World Cup. So even before this also India hosted, but India co-hosted along with some other countries. Like for example, if you look at 2011 World Cup, that was held in India and it was co-hosted by India, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Meaning majority of the matches were held in India, few matches were held in Bangladesh and few were held even in Sri Lanka. So but this is the first time in the year 2023 India is going to host this completely. So this is really a wonderful news. And of course we already know that last time it was co-hosted by Australia and New Zealand, and next time, that is in the year 2019, this is going to be held in England. So you are expected to remember all these things with respect to sports. So many questions are coming up. And of course, when it comes to cricket, many questions were there in the previous various examinations. So you need to remember this. And I'll show you the required, this document on this. And another very important point, and this was discussed with you earlier also. Two countries, that is Ireland and Afghanistan, they have been provided with the test playing teams. They have been provided with the status of test playing cricket teams. So meaning all these days they were not permitted to play the these test matches officially at the international level with the test cricket playing countries. So but they have been permitted in the month of June this year, both Afghanistan and Ireland. And very important point is that Afghanistan is supposed to play with Australia in the year 2019 with respect to its first international test cricket. But India decided to host the first test match with Afghanistan because of its ties with historical ties with Afghanistan. So meaning is simple, India is going to host the first test match with respect to Afghanistan. Right, so please remember these points. And another important point, rather it's a very sad news for India. You must have heard this name, Mr. Lalji Sigh. He is considered to be father of DNA technology in India and father of fingerprinting, in fact. And that particular person has been passed away on Sunday. It's a very unfortunate thing. And he was the person who was thinking of providing treatment to the cancer patients at 1 rupee, at the charge of just 1 rupee. And he started his process and he started a laboratory towards this in the year 2015. So and that dream remained as a dream, and unfortunately he passed away. Otherwise, what happens with respect to any cancer treatment, people are spending lakhs of rupees, and this is not at all easy to cure that one. And by using the technology, he wanted to cure these patients at the very cheaper rate, just 1 rupee. That is completely unimaginable. And he was going with his mission at a very faster pace, but unfortunately, he passed away on Sunday, just 2 days back. So and so we pay all our tributes to that great person, and he was also awarded with Padma Shri in the year 2004. Look at this. I'll open the document now. Kindly have a look at this. So this is with respect to Lalji Sigh. He's popularly known as the father of Indian DNA fingerprinting. So this is the most probable question in any examination because this great person has passed away, right? It happened on December 10th. And CDFD was founded by him, Center for DNA Fingerprinting and Diagnostics. In fact, it was founded by him. And please remember, the CDFD is located in Hyderabad. Okay, and this great person has passed away very recently on December 10th. And the same person, he was aiming to provide treatment to the cancer patients at rupees 1. This is with respect to cricket. Look at this. For 2023 Cricket World Cup, India is going to host, but India already co-hosted in the year 1987, 1996, and 2011. Right? And in the year 2015, it was co-hosted by Australia and New Zealand. Please remember this one. And it is going to be hosted in the year 2019 by England. Kindly remember all these things, right? So when this World Cup cricket was first held in India, that is possible question. And so many so far, how many times it was held in India? 3 times. Okay, and so where it was held recently in the year 2015, that is also important. Where it is going to be held in the year 2019, that is going to be important. And in which year India is going to full-fledgedly, completely is going to host this World Cup cricket. Every point is important for the examination point. Okay, right. Look at this. So with respect to Afghanistan, have a look at this. Afghanistan was scheduled to play its first test in 2019 against Australia. Is it clear? But considering the historic relationship between India and Afghanistan, it is decided that India will be hosting Afghanistan. Okay, very, very important one. Kindly remember this. Plus, along with Afghanistan, I want you to remember even this. In this year only, it happened in the month of June. In June 2017, both Afghanistan along with Ireland were accorded test match status by International Cricket Council, ICC. Kindly remember these points. Okay, and so the question will maybe like this: which of the following countries have been accorded the test match status? Right, answer is Afghanistan and Ireland. Am I clear now? Let's go further. So next we have, well, let's discuss something about the RRSK. It stands for Rashtriya Rail Sanraksha Kosh. KOSH, please. 1 second. Yes. So this is in fact a fund that is dedicated for critical safety related work. So railways is very important aspect with respect to our transportation system, maybe for the people and even for the this goods. And when it comes to the safety, so there are so many critical areas. For this reason, a separate fund has been announced by the finance minister in the recent budget. Recent budget means 2017 and 18, and where a fund is going to be created with a corpus amount of 1 lakh crores. Out of this 1 lakh crores, in the coming 5 years, 15,000 crores will be contributed by the finance ministry, that is government, and the remaining 15,000 crores per year for the coming 5 years. So that is going to become 75,000 crores. Plus every year, 5,000 crores will be contributed by railways, meaning 15 plus 5, 20,000 crores will be contributed towards this fund. And for the coming 5 years, it is going to become, this 1 lakh crores. Am I clear? Very, very important. And this is basically for the safety purposes. So, but with respect to this contribution of railways with respect to the revenue, it has been increased. It has been increased because of the more people traveling and more cargo, that is more goods are moving through this, right? And with respect to safety, government is paying very good attention. For that reason, a separate fund has been created. So with respect to that, I have some more information, and kindly look at this. What is the total amount? That is also important. 1 lakh crores coming 5 years. 15,000 crores by the finance ministry and 5,000 crores by railway ministry each year. Look at this. So Rashtriya Rail Sanraksha Kosh. This is a fund dedicated for critical safety related works. And this is a fund with a corpus of more than 1 lakh crores over a period of 5 years. Finance Ministry is going to contribute 15,000 crores each year, and Railway Ministry 5,000 crores. right, 5,000 crores each year. This year, railway passenger and goods earning increased from 4.5% and 8.4% respectively. So with respect to passengers and also goods, it has been increased. So this is a very good phenomenon. And what are the figures that you are looking at on the screen, that is till September. But with respect to sundry earnings, it has been decreased by 35.7%. Okay, so what exactly this is sundry earnings? Have a look at this. What are sundry earnings by railways? The railways will give its land for lease, and on that it will be earning some amount. Railways will give opportunity for advertising, maybe in the railway stations or maybe on the rails. So you might have seen this. So even in the rails also you will see this advertising. So through that it will earn some amount. So plus public sector unit dividend and also catering department. Meaning, so from all these areas it is earning, and those earnings are called sundry earnings. But the problem is that it has been decreased by 35.7%. Meaning, with respect to passenger and goods, earnings have been increased, but sundry earnings have been decreased. So every time what will happen, let it be any institution, in fact, let it be any organization, it will keep on looking for increasing its profits. So if you are increasing somewhere and decreasing somewhere, that is also not acceptable. You can say that you are earning somewhere and you are losing somewhere, that is going to be compensated. But if these organizations like railways are increasing their earnings, so they will provide more and more better facilities in future for the people, right? And with respect to railway safety, so many measures are being taken place. And if you look at, it's sometimes rail accidents will take place and so many people will die. And this, once the technology is available, so once the standards are increasing, the rail accidents, the number has to be reduced very drastically. So India is a country which is developing and very fastly developing, and we are adopting the technology also. So at the same time, it is not just adopting the technology, you have to minimize the risk. So you should be, people believe in the government and they travel through government transportation. It is the responsibility of the government to take complete measures sorry and protect the lives of the people. I'm sorry. Okay. And so that's about this particular fund. Please remember what is the total corpus, and how much is being contributed by railways and how much is being contributed by the finance ministry every year for the coming 5 years. Okay, 15,000 crores by finance ministry, 5,000 crores by railway ministry. Together it is becoming 20,000 crores each year. Like that, 5 years, it is going to become 1 lakh crores. Is that clear? And please remember these points. So with respect to Lalji Sigh, I discussed very important one, because India lost a very great personality. Plus, cricket is always there in the news, and India is going to host on its own completely in the year 2023. That is also important. And what are the countries that have been provided with the test playing cricket test playing teams, that status, that is Ireland and Afghanistan. It's the latest fund, whatever I have given you with respect to railways, that is also important for the examination point of view. And tomorrow I'll see you with more and more current affairs. Thank you so much. I wish you all a very, very good luck. Take very good care. Good night.